So are electrolytes just hype when you're taking a GLP-1, or do you really need them? So let's talk about that, and if so, how much do you need? I'm Tiffany, I'm a physician assistant, but also a GLP-1 advocate, so I help people get access to GLP-1s that don't have access through traditional insurance. So if that's something you're struggling with, then there's links over here in my bio to help you out. So when people first start GLP-1s, their appetite reduces significantly, but it can also affect their thirst. When people are not eating as many salty foods, a lot of times it leads to them not drinking near enough liquids. And then some people deal with nausea and even diarrhea, especially at the beginning of GLP-1 therapy. So on the medical side, electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are essential for your heart, your blood pressure, and even your muscles. So low intake, combine that with fluid loss, can leave you feeling not so amazing. It could be a combination of dizziness, headache, feeling faint, overall weakness, or even muscle cramping. So here are some important signs that you might need to add an electrolyte supplement into your regimen. If you start feeling lightheaded, especially when you stand up, if your muscles feel twitchy or crampy, if your urine seems very dark or you're not peeing near enough, or you're having persistent nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. But here's the key, more electrolyte is not always better, because it's the job of the kidneys to really balance out all these electrolytes. So we don't want to overload them and give them too much work to do. So for the most part, unless you're having really severe symptoms, one electrolyte drink or tablet a day is generally enough to help get you to where you need to be. And the reason we need to be careful is because electrolyte supplements in general do contain sodium, potassium, and magnesium, along with some other minerals. However, too much sodium can definitely affect you in a bad way. It can especially affect people who already have blood pressure issues or kidney dysfunction. So, pro tip, your urine is a completely free guide for you. So just pay attention when you pee, and you are aiming for urine that looks very, very pale yellow. So GLP-1s also can stimulate your vagal nerve. Your vagal nerve runs right beside your heart into your stomach. And this is another reason that people on GLP-1s sometimes have drops in blood pressure and even feel dizziness or sometimes faint. So hydrating properly or making sure you have proper electrolyte balance can tend to help with that problem. So here's the things that I want you to try to avoid. The sugary sports drinks contain a lot of extra calories, and in general, I don't like people to drink their calories. In general, anything that's marked high energy electrolyte drinks that contain a lot of caffeine cannot be good and can further dehydrate you. And always consult with your provider if you already take medicines for high blood pressure or if you have kidney dysfunction. So some alternatives that you can use that are not electrolyte supplements are coconut water, and also low sodium bouillon or broth is very old school, but it also works. So if dizziness, weakness, or your GI issues are ongoing, you always need to check with your provider and make sure and get some labs checked out. So, end of the day, electrolytes can be a helpful tool, but you may not need them. So if you're new to GLP-1s and you're feeling confused, I also have a beginner's guide that you can check out in my bio if you want to download it. So just drop some questions down in the comments.